Hi, I'm Stella Naeger with Community Counseling Center's Crisis Team. Today I wanted to talk to you about surviving a suicide loss. I recently attended a conference put on by the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, AFSP, which was also sponsored by Community Counseling Center. Being a survivor of suicide loss, you will experience many unique feelings along with some normal feelings as you would with any other grief. I do want to let you know that most survivors of suicide loss struggle with the meaning of why their loved one died by suicide more than anything. Raising a lot of questions, asking yourself, why did this happen? What could I have done to prevent it? Um, why didn't they come to me? Why didn't they let me know they were in such pain? If only I had done this, or if only I had noticed that. You will also find yourself looking back over the days and months leading up to your loved one's death and think that you can put more meaning into things that may have happened that you feel like you didn't notice. But the reasons that people die by suicide are varied. I do want to let you know that most people who die by suicide either have a diagnosed or undiagnosed mental health disorder. There are about 48,000 deaths by suicide in the United States annually. So know that definitely that you are not alone, although it may feel like it a lot throughout your journey of, of surviving the suicide loss. There are a lot of feelings, as I mentioned, initially the shock, the confusion, not understanding, not knowing what was going on, why this happened. And like I said, you'll struggle with putting a lot more meaning into things in the days and months ahead as you become a survivor. I want to let you know that that you will deal with higher levels of blame and shame than you would with another type of death. Blaming yourself either because you feel that you should have noticed what was going on with your loved one, or the shame of being someone who had a loved one who died by suicide. I want you to know that these are normal feelings. When it comes to shame, some people struggle with what to tell their friends and family members about how their loved one died. Know that you can tell them whatever you want to tell them. You can give them half truths. You can let them know the whole truth. I think a lot of people feel like if they're truthful, they won't get as much empathy from others. So that's why a lot of individuals may only give a partial truth. The some other feelings, of course, would be depression, sadness, loss of appetite, um, not sleeping, those kinds of things, the crying again. Uh, Another feeling that is normal for someone with suicide loss is anger, being angry at your loved one for doing this. Again, because we don't understand, anger is a part of grief, but anger and blaming our loved one who died by suicide is very common. Know that you're going to have this range of emotions. Um, you can have them for a very long time. Everybody goes through grief in their own way and in their own time. And also know that, there are going to be ups and downs. There's going to be periods where you feel like you're doing okay and everything is fine. And then all of a sudden, there may be something that might hit you, strike you in the wrong way or in the right way. And that grief will come flooding back. Know that that's okay. Also, want to let you know that you will survive this, although there's going to be a lot of days where you feel like you're not going to get through it, but you will survive. I want to let you know that being a survivor of suicide loss, your journey is different, and your journey is whatever your journey is for you to come to a level of acceptance about what your loved one did and how they died by suicide. I want you to just understand that, like anything else that we go through life, it is part of our journey. You don't get over a loved one dying, but you do get through it, and it does become part of the makeup of who you are and how you interact with the world. Handle, when it comes to things like handling holidays, kind of decide if you want to keep up some old traditions that involve them, or if you want to make some new traditions. Um, I wanted to stress that since we are starting to get upon the holiday season, please reach out for help. There may be some suicide bereavement or survivors of suicide loss groups in your area. So reach out, check and see if that might be something for you. Reach out for individual therapy. And in some people may do both individual and group therapy. Also, know that you can reach out to Community Counseling Center's crisis team. We meet with people at the office, at the hospital if they're in that state of crisis, or we now also do mobile crisis in where we can come into your home and be in a little bit more of a private, more familiar, comfortable setting. Call 988 if you need some in the moment support, and just try to um, take as long as you need to deal with this. Um, it's again, it's not something that you're going to get over, and it's something some people may struggle with for the rest of their lives. They may struggle for years. Some people may struggle more for months. So it's varied, your reactions, but they are all normal. And just want to remind you to seek help. Thank you.